backstage or in the media area at Laneway for the 13th floor, and we're with Jay Watson of Pond. Hi, Jay.
Hello.
Nice of you to stop by. What are you chewing on?
Sour lolly.
Is it good?
It's very good. Sorry, I didn't finish it.
No, that's all right. Take your time.
Force it down.
It's cool. It's quite a scene going on here in the media center, and you and the rest of the guys in Pond look like you're having a good time doing some kind of photo thing. And do you enjoy doing all this stuff?
Yeah, I think so. We were told it was a bit later than it was today, so we weren't really ready. No one's had their coffee or breakfast or anything.
So
it's taken a while to fire up. I've said a few things that already had to be scrapped from the record accidentally, because I knew they'd be misconstrued later because I was half asleep.
Very good. Got you right where we want you.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm very careful now. I'm
all right. Very good. All right. So you were part of the Tame Impala thing last year at Laneway, right?
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about that, because I remember I spoke to Kevin Parker during that thing, and it looked like it was all coming together. Was it a kind of memorable thing for you? Do you enjoy?
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, it was great. I don't really.
It's all a blur.
Yeah, it's all kind of a blur. I remember the show. It was a really good show. I remember the site in the Laneway site.
Yeah.
I don't really remember anything too different. Nothing went wrong or nothing like.
Right. Yeah.
It was a good show, I think.
I think those were like the last few Tame Impala shows for a while. Right?
Yeah, maybe. I tend to only remember the shows where things like, the PA blows up or something.
Right.
I often can't remember the successful ones.
Yeah, I think we reviewed a show the other day at Whammy Bar where Amp was smoking and everybody was worried that there was going to be a fire situation. Yeah. So does that happen often?
It's not about amps, but sometimes the PA shuts down or the front desk. I don't know. We've had a few things over the years. Yeah.
I can imagine. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask you about, we're big fans of Kieran J. Callanan.
Oh, sure.
And he played on your kind of made an appearance on your record, right?
Oh, yeah, he's on 2 songs.
Yeah. So, tell me a little bit about the connection and what it was like working with him and how that all came about.
He's just been a friend of ours. We've known him for a few years, and I can't remember if he was in Perth or if he came over for it. But we just got him on. There were 2 songs where we thought his voice, he's got kind of baritone, hammy, we needed some more kind of that sort of parrot. None of us really have that.
Right.
Well, Nick's probably got the deepest voice actually. But just thought it was good. He came in, made everyone wear rubber gloves for some reason.
He made everyone wear rubber gloves?
Yeah, while we were recording.
I'd be worried about that.
I can't remember why.
But you know what? It doesn't surprise me.
It added to the atmosphere.
I met with him a few months ago, and he was wearing a giant cowboy hat and spurs.
Sure, yeah.
So
the cowboy phase, yeah.
But no rubber gloves, so that's.
That must have been a year and a half ago. That phase.
Yeah. Now you guys just kind of did a digital re-release of The Weather with a new track, Fire in the Water.
Yep.
So was that something that kind of got left off the original?
It wasn't. The mix didn't sound good at the time when we were finishing the album.
Right.
It took a bit longer for us to get it right, and with Kevin who was mixing it.
Right.
But it was just timing. Otherwise, it probably would have gone on originally. But it's one of my favourites. It's good to add to the set now.
Oh yeah.
Now that people know it, yeah.
We're going to be hearing it today?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Is there other stuff that you guys have floating around in the?
We had a cover we were going to do today, but I don't think we have enough time in our set.
There's always time for a good cover.
Yeah, but I think we've got 40 minutes or 45 minutes or something. So
it must be frustrating.
It's 8 songs.
Because you come all the way over here and you got to kind of whip through stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of the nature of festivals, unless you're a big deal,
Right. You got to get to the point where you can dictate your own.
That's
terms,
it. Yeah, and
your weight around.
Just play the greatest hits.
Yeah. And so. The Perth scene, is there much going on over there besides you and Kevin? What else is happening?
Oh yeah, Well, we're kind of hardly part of it anymore,
Right.
Yeah, no, there's heaps of. Perth's always had heaps of music for, per capita.
Right. So if I was
kind of like New Zealand's pretty good, but it's always batting above its, league in terms of music. same with Perth.
So if I was to go to Perth, say in next month, who would you recommend that I catch while I was over there?
Oh, there's lots of stuff. I always hate doing this though because I say stuff and then forget other people.
No, I'm sure they won't take it personally.
I can't even think now. But we're terrible though because we go to the odd show,
right?
But like I wouldn't know half of the really good young bands playing just because I don't go out on a Tuesday to a gig anymore, you know.
Right. Are you kind of getting to the point where you guys have families and stuff and you have to kind of balance the whole thing?
No, but we're kind of like halfway there.
Right.
We don't have families, but we don't we sit at home and watch the tennis and go to sleep at 9 p.m. sort of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was quite a bit of tennis this past couple
there
of weeks.
was. Yeah. We're in the transitioning phase. Everyone's had long-term girlfriends and stuff. So.
Right. And does that affect how the band works?
No, not really. Well, we probably do more work in the daytime.
Right.
We've been recording the album now, and we start at midday. We never used to do that.
Yeah.
Kind of go in at in the afternoon and record all night.
Right.
Now it's office. Well, not quite office hours, but it's 11 or 12 till 6, and we go home and have dinner.
Nice. Very civilized.
It's very civilized.
Very civilized. So, are you in the process of recording now? Or?
Yeah.
What do you got coming up?
Should be an album.
Yeah,
hopefully by the end of this year out, but we'll see.
That's pretty prolific because it's not that long since the previous one.
Yeah, it's been about 2 years since we recorded the last one though.
Yeah.
But it always works out like that. Yeah.
Same crew working together, or is
it's the exact same setup. Yeah, it sounds really good.
Yeah. Is it kind of like a finely tuned machine at this point, or?
In a way, people we know to let certain people do certain jobs, you know.
Right.
Instead of we don't, you know. Yeah, I guess so. We've done enough now.
Does it take a while to figure out kind of who fits in where and?
It's kind of just whoever's there or whoever's idea it is plays the part. So some songs I'm not on at all.
Right.
And some songs I'm playing pretty much everything on, you know.
Yeah.
And that goes with the same for everyone else.
Yeah.
We split all the songwriting royalties no matter who writes it, so that prevents any.
Because that's a big deal.
Otherwise,
that's ruined a lot of bands.
Otherwise, everyone would want all their songs on there.
Yeah.
I mean, the songwriting royalties are $20 a month or whatever.
Yeah, it's not quite the way it used to be.
Although unless you have a hit.
I think there's a new streaming deal
model
where they raise the rate. I don't know if 40% of nothing is still probably nothing.
We've kind of given up on trying to earn money from selling records.
Yeah.
Have to just play more shows and try and get the profits up.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh well, get out there and play today, earn some money.
Yeah,
Thank you very much for
Get
doing
that
this.
New Zealand app. I don't know what it's called in New Zealand, but yeah. Sorry, I always descend into talking. I must be getting getting old because I'm talking about wages and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope you guys have fun on stage.
It will be.
We'll catch you when you get out there. Thanks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.